Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're watching Rude Rangers TV.
Hey Rude Rangers, Mr. Rudy here in Rudy's room. Do me a favor, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, talk to us on Twitter, we are on TikTok, and of course, engage with us on Instagram. New week, new letter, new problem. Here goes. Hey Rude Rangers, it's time to hear about people with problems from far and near. For most of them there seems no hope. Some of these letters must be a joke. I must admit, at times I feel these letters we get, they can't be real. But take it from me, the letters are true, and I'm as shocked as most of you. I don't know why they're asking us, but help them out, we surely must. So sit right down, let's take a look at people with problems inside this book. Okay, Rude Rangers, it's time. Let's do it. Sit down, grab a snack. Let me tell you a story. Dear Rudy, I am 25 years old and thanks to an online search found a way to make fast cash to supplement my full-time job. For almost 1 year, I've been a cuck for hire. What's a cuck? You know what a cuck is? I don't know what a cuck is. If you do, drop down in the comment section. I'll have to look it up on the Google. Okay, anyway. For almost 1 year, I've been a cuck for hire and get paid $500 twice a month for basically an hour or two of work. That's not a bad deal. As soon as I find out what a cuck is, I might have to get a gig like that. Okay, my bosses are Sandy and James, not their real names, and they pay me per session. The sessions happen like this. I pretend to be James's wife, coming home to find him in bed with another woman. That woman is Sandy. I yell, get upset, and then am commanded to sit on a chair facing the bed. James ties me to the chair. I wrap my arms around the back where he wraps some rope around them without actually tying me up. And James proceeds to make love to Sandy in front of me while telling me how much better Sandy is in bed than I am. He does this solely by praising her, saying things like she's the most beautiful woman he's ever seen, she's the absolute best in bed, and how I could never measure up to what Sandy does for him. And he loves it while I watch how a real woman handles her man. At no point am I insulted, demeaned, or degraded. Say what now? I'm not involved physically, and I don't even get aroused. I knew there would be trouble when my stupid sister and I got into a fight, and she told my mother as payback what I did to make extra cash. To my surprise, even though my mother wasn't really cool with my job, she said I was a grown woman and can do whatever I want. I made sure not to get graphic. I didn't tell her as much as I've told you about what it is I do, but I have told my family all about them. And I talk and refer to them as I would any coworkers. Fast forward, and at my niece's birthday party, I was there and gave a gift that everyone complimented. I told them that my boss suggested it because their kids love this gift. Fast forward to Wednesday morning at my full-time job when I found out that my bosses were being investigated. I work full-time in a very small family-owned business, and While there, the police questioned my boss for allegations of sexual abuse against their children. Needless to say, we were all shocked, but no one more than my boss was. When I came home later and told my sister what had happened at work, she blurted out, "I can't believe she really did it. Rudy." At the birthday party for my niece, I only referred to them as my bosses, and my mom mistook my boss at my full-time job for my bosses at my extracurricular activity. She found out that they have children and said the situation and the way in which they conduct their lives is immoral, and she needed to report them because they sounded like perverts. Rudy, I never told her my boss's names. She just assumed it was my bosses from the small business. And now my mom has made a huge mistake, but I don't know how to fix things without, one, revealing James and Sandy's identity, or two, exposing what I do to the world to make a little extra money. Their kids have absolutely never been home during these sessions. I've never met better parents than James and Sandy. There's absolutely no basis for these claims. My poor boss and her husband are now being investigated and scared and don't know what's going on. They're absolutely terrified someone's going to take their kids away. And I am sick to my stomach going to work each day knowing what my mother's done. What do I do? Do I tell my bosses not to worry and that this was just a case of mistaken identity, all due to my mother's meddling? Should I maybe warn James and Sandy that my mother is out there turning people in? Or do I just wait and let the police question me? Also, can I get arrested for prostitution? Do you think I'll lose this side income? It's really good. Signed, my sister screwed up my side hustle. Wow. What do you do? First, I still want to know what a what's it called again? I want to know what a cuck for hire is. I still need to know that. And that's all you have to do to make $500 per session? I mean, that's kind of a good gig. Well, minus the being tied up thing. Yeah, no, that's not not into that. Okay. Your mother is very meddling. I don't know why you even told your sister what you do. Are you two really that close that you had to share that information? Word to all of you out there, there are some things you probably need to just keep to yourself. If you do dirt, just do dirt alone. Not everybody knows what you need to do. And for those of you who love social media, although you're probably watching this right now on social media, so after you're done watching this, then take this advice to heart. You don't need to live on social media. You could take a break from social media, and you damn sure don't need to record and report every single thing you do on social media. Some of you are #team2much. It's like you go take a poop and then you post it on Instagram or something. So take a break from that. Okay, your problem. Really simply put, I don't think you need to, in my opinion, before you all protest me and drop down in the comment section, I don't think that you need to say anything to your bosses at your regular full-time job, because honestly, if they're not doing anything, then hopefully the investigation by Child Services will, prove that they're not doing anything and they should be fine. And if they are doing something, then maybe your mother actually did those kids a favor. Second, you saying something and reporting it is only going to mess up James and Sandy's little activity, if that's what you want to call it. And they didn't ask to be dragged into this mess. They placed an ad, I guess, and you answered it, and they hired you to do a service, and now you're messing up their thing. And they are married, and if this is how they get down with their freaky sneaky, more power to them. But now $500, I know I'm stuck on the number. It's really amazing like that. yeah, I don't think they need to know what's going on in your messy little family life. And then prostitution. Again, I'm not a lawyer and I don't play one on TV. It doesn't sound like you're getting paid actually for sex. I mean, you're getting paid to watch sex, but I don't think that's considered prostitution. It's hella weird, but I don't think it's prostitution. So I don't think you have anything to be worried about. I suggest you do have a conversation with your mother. You tell her to stay out of your business, but you need to also keep your business out of everybody else's way so they don't know what's going on. Because if you didn't tell your sister, then your mother wouldn't have known, and then you wouldn't have been in this mess before. $500. Wow. Huh. I gotta go look for some jobs, Rude Rangers. I love you for writing. I don't think I solved your problem. If you have better advice, you can drop down in the comments section or email us at programming@ruderangers.com and tell this poor person what she needs to do, because I'm really at a loss for words this time. Mess, 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 mess. But what I need your help with is please subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, check us out on Twitter, talk to us on TikTok, and engage with us on Instagram. Just when you thought you had problems, you could be this one. Take care, Rude Rangers. Bye.